Our co-host is here.
No, he's only 3 minutes late. There's probably the elevators.
The Jim and Sam show.
Well, no, it's Jim and Sam and Gary.
Yes.
Well, okay.
Gary Busey is here. Welcome back.
Hey, it's good to be back. But how early do you guys get up, or do you even sleep?
We start at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
We used to start earlier, actually, so this is kind of nice that
I'm
we're
up
not
at,
starting as early as we used to.
I'm up at 5:30, and I think Jim's up around, what,
I've got
7?
a very low chair.
Yeah, someone raised Mr. Busey's chair.
Let's get the throne up a little higher.
Yeah, we need to do that.
Are you not an early riser guy? That's okay.
Back up.
He just...
Gary coughed up a little on D-bag.
Attaboy.
D-bag, the chair is still low.
My mucus is invisible.
Oh, Gary, you need to stand up to get the chair up.
Okay.
All right?
We're going to raise Gary's chair to
Yeah.
get him all situated
Yeah,
here.
we're going to get that chair up.
We asked him to do that before you got it. What are you doing? You're panicking. D-bag's panicking.
By the way, he kicked the chair directly into
Raise it
D-bag.
up. Raise it up.
Yeah, higher.
There it is.
Okay, that's
Let's
good.
get him up nice and high,
Now hold it some...
where
feel like-
Gary deserves to be.
Okay,
Welcome
push me up
back.
here. Oh, that's good.
Gary Busey, you're not
Good
an
morning,
early...
New York City.
That's
this is
right.
Gary Busey on the air with Norton and Roberts.
That's right. You're not an early morning guy? You don't like waking up early?
I get up whenever I'm supposed to.
Oh,
You know.
yeah.
I mean, there's times you got to get up at 4 a.m.
Right, for shooting or whatever.
You know, for throwing your paper out.
Is that right?
Yeah, well, yeah. I remember when rock and roll music started, I was in the 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And I helped Bernie Tibbs, a friend of mine, throw his paper out. And when we had Great Balls of Fire on the transistor radio, we threw the paper out. We were through in about 20 minutes, which usually takes about 40 minutes.
Oh, I see.
It moved you faster.
Yeah.
Because you were just going around. Yeah, I get it. You wanted you were feeling the music.
Well, the music was feeling us. and
Yes.
We were moving through it. Hang on.
Get it all out of you, dude.
All right, coffee.
Yeah, he's got to clear his throat out.
It is early.
It is
Yeah.
early.
I do a lot of throat clearing, too. The caffeine makes me do it. Coffee.
Does it?
Yeah.
Got to clear the throat out.
Caffeine does nothing to me.
It doesn't? It doesn't get you good and ready?
No, it's like a transparent fish.
Right. Transparent fish. It might as well not even be there.
Ah.
We got a little inhaler
Wow.
action. Yep, getting everything under control.
I'm ready to go now.
Yeah.
Wait, now,
Are you asthmatic?
What?
You have asthma, or is that something you got?
You're talking so fast.
I know. I can't help it.
What happened?
I always do in the morning. I pep up. I have a cup of coffee, and then I'm just off.
he says I make him nervous.
Yeah. I don't know what gender he is.
You guys are funny sometimes.
Thank you.
yeah.
No,
we're-
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This is great. Okay, we're here, and I've got to tell you
Tell me.
that I'm having the best time in my life in the entertainment business by doing a play called Perfect Crime.
It's only on until Sunday, right?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Yes, and please.
No, you're
And,
right.
when you interrupt, you look stupid.
He does. I tell him it all the time.
Right, I don't want to
No,
keep
you
doing
don't look
this.
stupid. You look great.
Oh, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
And the play is a wonderful play, and it's a Guinness Book of Records play. It's been running for 30 years.
Right,
And the actress Catherine Russell has been doing it for 30 years.
right.
And I'm playing a part of Lionel. It's
Right.
very complex, funny, obtuse, not quite together, discombobulated person. And it's so much fun to do, and it's so much fun to play for the audience in there. Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
It's okay.
Early in the morning from
if,
Ashley.
if you need to spit something up, D-Bag will come in and cup his hands for
Yeah,
you.
he spit right into his hands. We'll bring him over for you.
Actually, the time for me right now
Uh-huh.
is 4:30 a.m. because I'm still on Malibu time, California time.
It's
Well, then it'll be
right now,
5 hours difference?
6:30.
No, I'm sitting here 3 hours difference. I'm sitting here 3 hours younger than you guys.
You are. But
It's a great feeling too.
yeah.
is
You look
it
good.
I don't know if 4 and 9 is 3 is the difference.
No,
though.
it'll be 6:30.
Right.
Anyway, whatever you guys are adding up, it matters not. Because
Good point.
I want to know how you can be happy coming here every day and doing this.
Well, I get to spend my time with Jim Norton. How
Absolutely.
could you
We
not
like
be
each
happy?
other.
Are you blaming on each other?
Yeah.
That's right.
You know what that's called?
What?
Gender-related stress response.
What? How so?
This is. It just is.
As men, or I don't know, or is it gender
As a
spec-
man, and
Well, actually, you're both feminine and masculine.
that's a good point.
How so?
I agree.
We all have a femininity about us
Mm-hmm.
that's very precious and detailed. And we have the masculinity about us,
Right.
which means we can hold a pneumatic hammer 3 feet off the ground and drive holes in a wall and take the wall down.
But what is your femininity? I can't see any femininity in you. Mm-mm. What's your feminine
You
side?
should see my underwear.
Love to.
Don't tell Stephanie, my sweetheart wife.
Go ahead.
No, so she's probably seen it.
She owns it. She sees it. Yeah, it's fun wearing that.
Have you ever worn women's underwear? I have.
Yeah, I just told you, Stephanie. Stephanie's underwear is so small.
It is?
And I'm not going to tell you what it looked like. You're going to have to use your imagination. And I please ask you not to let your imagination get out of control.
What's the attraction to that, to wearing women's underwear? Is it because it's so small it makes you feel more like a man? The bulge is more pronounced?
No, that's your interpretation.
Yes.
And that's okay with me.
Okay, good.
Women's underwear has a softness
Mm-hmm.
and a finite texture to the cloth.
I see.
And it's fun. I mean, you actually feel like you're more well endowed than you could ever be wearing women's underwear.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
So you
'cause
at the same time, you're in touch with your femininity and your masculinity.
Well, your apparatus can look like a grapefruit sticking
Right.
in those panties.
Right.
Yeah, there is something. Ed Wood would wear them, but he said it just made him feel closer to women. Like he wasn't gay. He just liked to wear them because he felt closer to women when he wore their clothes.
Is that Johnny Depp's Ed Wood?
the real Ed
Oh, yeah.
Wood, yeah. But he would dress like a
Plan
woman.
9 from outer space.
Yeah. So you
That
wear
was
you
great.
wear the
And
panties.
my good buddy Martin Landau won an Oscar for playing Bela Lugosi.
Yeah, he's great.
Yes, he did.
Martin's incredible.
Is this the first woman that you've worn her underwear? Or is it a habit or a
Yeah,
hobby
and how
of
do you
yours?
let them know you want to wear their? How do you break
don't.
that?
You don't. You just get in and get it and put it on your pants before they know it, and there you are. You're saddled up to walk like a woman.
So you're wearing their underwear. Do they ever find out, or do you ever tell them, or is there ever a moment where you're like, "Look, this is what I enjoy"?
No, the only way they can tell if I've worn their underwear is to smell them. Smell their underwear.
It's never
So
good
this
news.
smells like a rodeo rider. And I must say
Yeah.
that my soulmate Stephanie
Yeah.
and my son, 6 years old Luke, are the source of support that I have received as a blessing and a miracle,
Yeah.
because they're just so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
And everybody should not look for somebody to fall in love with, but let the love fall in love with you.
Is that what happened to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. it
Where'd you
did.
meet her?
I met her at a beauty supply store her mother owned that she worked in Malibu.
What were you doing there?
I went in there to have a lunch with a lady friend of mine named
Okay.
Terry Holbrook. And I looked over the counter, and there was Stephanie. And I did a double take, walked over, and she had a card on the counter that says Certified Hypnotherapist. And I'm very interested in the mind and the brain, since my activity with minds and brains. And we met, and we've been together 8 years.
Oh wow! So you went in there for a consultation, or you wanted her to hypnotize you?
No, I went in there to have lunch with Terry.
No. I mean, once you got her card, did you say, "Hey, look, I would like to consult you to help me be hypnotized"?
I invited her over to my house, and she thought she was coming to do a hypnotherapist. And I said, no, I just want to meet you. I'd like to know you more, and I'd like for you to know me better.
And then
That's
it
the
went down.
advantage of being
It's just
Gary
a-
Busey.
It's very simple. When you want to meet opposite sex, you must go very gentle and appear to be not available for a relationship, and just be interested in the other person as deep as you can, and make the other person feel good about themselves, because you feel good about letting them know you feel good about them.
But don't
How do you make them
sometimes-
feel? Sorry, Sam. How do you make her feel good about
I
herself?
love the way when you guys just jump in there together. It's like a Scrabble version of a question.
Well, we both get so excited.
Yeah, because you said something that was very interesting. So how do you
Yes.
let her know you're interested in her? You just compliment her, or how do you let her know?
Well, complimentation is very good.
Is that a word?
And
No.
you can do it. It is now. And you can do it by just talking so sweetly to her and to him, whatever your preference is. And you'll see things, feel things in another person that makes you feel good about yourself. And you take that and turn it around and tell that other person what they're doing to make you feel good about themselves. And you don't do it like a preacher or blatantly, or you feel good today. You don't do that. You just let it be in your eyes. That, for instance, simple. I'm putting a book together called Buseyisms, Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. And if you take basic instructions before leaving Earth, the first letter of those words,
Yes.
that says Bible.
Basic instructions before. Yeah, it does. That's a coincidence.
Yeah.
And
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh.
Buseyism, I take these words, and there's a greater way to find the definition of the deepness of the word.
Right.
By taking the letters of spell and creating another definition. Chaos.
Right.
CHAOS. That stands for critical hate and overwhelming stupidity.
Oh. How long does it take you to come up with a Buseyism? You sit there with a notepad being like, here's some good words.
I sat there with a notepad writing things about my past that betrayed me, I felt bad about. I just couldn't get over the loss. And I realized, what are you doing? I had these journals around here I'm writing in. You're talking about the past. Where are you right now? And I said, oh, now.
The
I'm at
present.
now.
The present.
So NOW stands for no other way.
Oh.
That's what now stands for.
So what was the thing that you said, things that betrayed you? What was the thing that betrayed you that you're like, that kind of made you start thinking
It
this
was
way?
a past relationship.
Oh,
And
these
relationship.
These hoes ain't loyal, Gary.
Here's the Buseyism for relationship.
Right.
Really exciting love affair turns into overwhelming nightmare. Sobriety hangs in peril.
Oh, because you might start drinking because this chick is
They went down the
nuts.
toilet.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
I
you
get
don't.
that.
Lose the word might. You will stop drinking because alcohol is
Right.
a distractor from the truth.
I see.
I don't
see.
drink.
You don't drink
I use no drugs.
ever.
No, not ever, but I'm clean for 25 years
That's incredible.
from the drug of choice I had, which was cocaine.
Yeah. Cocaine's a fun drug, though, when you can control it, isn't it? Or
There's
no?
no way to control that stuff.
Really?
Not for me.
I see.
And people who do are probably dealers, but I don't get near it.
When you were doing it, you were obviously working. So would you get to the set early, and would you work all coked up, or would you wait till after the day's work was done?
I don't remember.
Oh, that's probably
You're doing it that much?
Yeah.
Huh?
You're doing that much that you don't even remember what was going on?
No, you don't have to remember what you don't want to remember, dummy.
Oh. I mean, you could have phrased that a little
So,
more
is it-
politely, but
As a matter of fact, Sam,
yes.
it's good to forget what's not really there for you to move on in a positive way.
But what about learning from your mistakes? If you forget them,
Well,
have you learned from them?
A mistake is a gift.
Right.
Because when you make a mistake, you say, thank you, I'm not doing that again.
So is there this Gary Busey that existed before this? You're a more evolved Gary Busey. We're getting to know the best and the truest Gary Busey. But was there maybe 30 years ago a Gary Busey that was running around in women's panties all coked up all the time? Because that guy sounds like a party.
That's when I was 52. No, that wasn't happening.
That wasn't happening.
No. I've been around the sun 72 times.
What?
Yeah.
How'd you get up there?
I don't get up there. I'm here. This planet seems to whip around the sun every 365 days.
Oh, that's a way of saying that's how old you are.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog. I left him at the door.
Oh, I see.
How old were you the first time you put on panties?
You mean women's panties?
Sure.
That's it. Or how many rotations around the sun had
Yeah,
you?
exactly. What trip around the sun was it before you threw a pair of those on?
That's not necessary in this question.
Fair enough.
And the fact is, I don't remember.
Okay.
Right.
Did you wear other stuff with them too? Thigh highs or bras, or was it only strictly that, or did you try other stuff?
You are something else, buddy.
Well, it's a good question.
it's a good question.
Who prepares you before you get here?
Well, that one is just kind of
Life experience.
yeah, life experience.
You know,
It's a
folks,
nature versus nurture question.
I'm sitting here with Jim and Sam, and I asked Jim a question, and he looks at Sam for the answer. This is a co-op situation. Like,
We're soul partners.
Yes, we
you,
are.
you know what you are? You're
What?
two advanced clowns.
That's fair.
But advanced clown, that's fine.
That's great. That's the best place.
What is an advanced clown?
well, hold on. I want to get the answer to the thigh high question because
Oh,
I
that's
have
coming.
to. Yeah, this. I mean, I'm not prepared, but I do want to know that if you've ever done that, or is it just the one thing that you like, or do you wear the other stuff
No, I
too?
just put on panties for about 3 minutes and walked around, looked at myself, and took them off quicker than I put them on.
They do feel silly. I've worn them, but it's like it feels silly, but it doesn't. It just feels
But you've never spent, have you spent the day in them?
No, not the day, but they're a little uncomfortable. They're uncomfortable.
You ever wear a bra?
No.
But thigh highs?
Yes.
Oh.
You know, talking about wearing women's clothes
Yeah.
is giving a new light on your personalities. Not
yeah.
mine, because you guys are talking about thigh highs and bras.
Sure.
You haven't talked about a garter belt yet. And I think you would look fantastic in a garter
Thank you very
belt.
much, Gary. I
Have you
appreciate
worn
I'm
it.
talking to Jim Norton.
Yeah, not you. You would look very spindly. I have good calves, good legs.
Yeah, my legs aren't
you
built
guys
for
should
it.
wear women's lingerie in here.
Both of not me.
Yeah,
I'm more of
both
a
you.
masculine.
No, both of you.
Oh.
And then take off your clothes while you're doing the show. And then tell the people that are listening to you what you're wearing and have them call in and vote for who's the best.
Right.
And whoever is the best gets an award from me.
It could be a fun
Oh,
Twitter
no.
poll. Would you come in and give somebody a trophy for whoever looks the best
It's
in
not
lingerie?
a trophy. It's not a trophy. It's more like a pink belly.
That would be a great show, though. We wear women's lingerie
Look at
and
there. We
co-host
have
with
it
Gary.
now.
Yeah,
No, I never wore a garter.
That looks. Who's that?
that's me, Gary.
Is that Sam?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
That's my whole midsection, everything. I work out a lot.
Yeah, the
Wow.
garter
Yeah.
seems too much. The thigh high, I mean, like the buttoning
Does it
and all
seem
that.
silly to you?
It's silly. It seems like a lot of work. It would
Yeah.
probably drive me. I don't like stockings on my legs. They itch.
Well, I dressed up like a woman in a couple of movies, and one was Under Siege when I decided to kill the captain in drag.
Right.
And it's hard being a woman, man. You're putting all that stuff on.
Yeah, you got to get yourself ready.
I had a 44 double D stuffed bra. I had a pleated skirt that went down to my knee. I had a nylon shirt, blue and white stripes that went down to my biceps, and a wig.
You were an attractive woman, I got to tell you.
There I am.
Yeah, you look like a wild girl.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Where do you guys get these?
Internet.
I think it's great. Gary Busey to be on Dancing with the... Yeah.
Yeah, but why would they use that photo of you to promote the fact that you're going to be on Dancing with the Stars? Like
Yeah.
you're dressed in drag. That's not.
Yeah, that's not the most complimentary photo.
There's my good buddy there, like brothers from the same cut of leather, Tommy Lee Jones.
Oh.
Do you guys hang out
He's
still?
fantastic. Oh, yeah. We
Yeah?
had a great time.
He seems like a fun guy, Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, he really does.
Like he seems like a real
He's
down to earth
very,
dude.
very, very smart, intelligent.
Well, wasn't he was Al Gore's roommate in where'd they go to Harvard or where they went
Harvard.
to college? Yeah, he's just obviously a smart guy.
That's impressive.
I wonder what he
Are
made.
you guys in here having fun? You're on your phone.
It's just one guy.
That's Gary's publicist.
Yeah,
A publicist.
and my best friend.
He was looking. I saw him when
It's
Adrian
Mr. Dan, we call him.
when Adrian pulled up the photo of the man in the garter belt. Mr. Dan, he smiled. He reacted.
Dan
He's in
perked
this
up.
thing.
He
He's in it to
understood.
win it.
Well,
yeah.
how could you not react by seeing that?
That's
'Cause
right.
Gender-related stress response.
What? Tell me more about gender-related
Right.
stress response.
It's when you're not a woman,
Uh-huh.
but you're trying to sound like a woman, be like a woman, feel like a woman, do like a woman.
I don't suffer from that,
No, you don't suffer.
right?
No, we do.
No, you suffer visually.
What do you
Look
mean?
at you. You guys need to take pictures of yourself and put it on TV so they can see who I'm talking to.
Well, what do you think?
About what?
The way we look, what we're talking about.
You look perfect. You
Thank
look
you.
the way you are.
Thank you.
You look the way your parents prepared you
That's
with the
right.
sperm and the egg.
That's right.
I'm a little
Isn't it
insecure.
good?
I'm insecure about my looks.
You what?
I'm insecure about my looks.
You should be. No, you shouldn't be insecure. If you're going to be insecure about your looks, you should go at Times Square and put a huge piece of condom on your head. and you can go around to people saying, "How about a little head?" You know, and that'll work for you. You'll probably make $25.
That's good. That's more than you make in radio.
So you're not insecure about anything. You're just
No, I'm
comfortable?
not insecure. I have no fear, no doubt, no chaos, no hate, no fraud. The word fraud, F-R-A-U-D, that stands for finding relevant answers under deception.
Now, look, all that stuff. When you had no more fear, no more any of this stuff, was that related to your? That's the Travis dog.
That's
Are you
Travis.
doing okay?
Yeah, that's Travis.
You look very lonely.
No, I'm good. I have a friend in here with
No,
me.
you don't.
Who's your friend?
A coworker.
Who's your coworker?
D-bag.
D-Bag's in there with Travis dog.
Teabag.
It's not Travis dog. I don't know why we're doing
Yeah.
Yeah, D-Bag's in there with him.
this. There's D-bag.
Oh,
The one
hey!
the one you coughed on.
D-Bag's the guy you coughed on.
I think you have triplets. You're a triplet. You're three of you running around here.
No, he's just a chubbier guy.
Someone else just entered.
That's Troy.
Hi, Troy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Troy does not want you to think. If Troy and D-Bag are twins or triplets, it's like Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger twins. It's not like identical
That works
twins.
perfectly for me.
Yeah, I think so too. So you were talking before, though.
Everything works perfectly.
Everything?
Yeah.
I want to know when you stop being afraid of everything.
Yeah.
When
Is
did that go away?
Did that have to do with your brain injury, or was that a psychological choice that you made?
Well, it's funny you say brain injury. It was a traumatic brain injury.
Right.
And I hit the curb off a Harley Davidson without a helmet and split my skull to the top, knocked a hole in my skull the size of a 50-cent piece.
Jeez.
And I left my body and went to the other side.
How was it there?
It's like explaining an orgasm to a 10-year-old.
Which is illegal.
Nothing is illegal.
Oh.
Nothing is illegal on the other side. But you
Hey.
feel nothing but trust, love, and security. And I was talked to with an androgynous voice
Right.
from an angel, abalone, mother of pearl color.
Sure.
And told me what I was doing was good, but I had to look for help in the spiritual realm for the responsibility I had to mankind.
I got to tell you, you know I believe you? Because I've heard you tell this story before, and it never changes. That's how you know it's a true story.
Yeah, it's consistent.
The little details don't change. It's
You
consistent.
don't lie about that.
No.
So how long were you laid up before they realized you were going to be okay? Because traumatic brain injury, sometimes people just go in and they just never get better.
Yeah, I was very fortunate with miracles. I had angels and spiritual guides with me, taking care of me. And I see the words up there, under siege. I was under siege in the brain area, but I accomplished the healing because of my faith and the power around me that's invisible and spiritual.
Did you have faith before that, or did it come because of this?
Well, I had it before it. My mother and dad took me to church every day from third grade on, wearing a white shirt and a real thin black tie, and I didn't like it. Then I joined the children's church groups and went to Camp Christian and had a lot of fun. Cairo, it was great. It was a great foundation for everybody to have a spiritual feeling and understand it, especially the children.
When you get to Hollywood, I mean, it's not the most spiritual place, right? So you have this upbringing where you have like the spiritual background, and then you get to Hollywood where there's all this stuff available.
Well, you're looking at the propaganda of the press,
Right.
which is BS.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I got there. I studied with James Best. God bless you, James Best. Camera technique and film awareness for 3 years. And I had a background of theatrical art.
You got distracted. Travis.
Who are those people?
Well, we got to actually take a break because Negan's coming up.
It's the same people.
Yeah. Do you actually? We don't even need to take a break. We could bring him in when he gets here.
Yeah.
Who's
Just
coming
bring him
up?
right in.
We have a guest that you're going to help us interview.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan from The Walking Dead. He plays Negan.
I never heard of him.
well,
Please tell him that as soon as he walks
There's
in.
Jimmy Best right
Yeah.
there. Right there in the middle.
Jim, you know why
He
Gary
played
Busey.
Roscoe P. Coltrane on Dukes of Hazzard.
You know why he did so well when he was in the hospital.
Why?
He had angels on his side.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah.
Have you heard this song, Gary? This is
What?
Rick Astley's
Rick
song.
Astley's new song, Angels,
Angels
on
on
My
My Side.
Rick Astley.
You know, the
Who?
Rickroll guy. Rick Astley.
Never heard of him.
You've heard his song before. You've heard him before.
Never Gonna Give You Up.
It's my hero, my mentor.
Now he helped train you.
Oh, yeah.
So, but there is it's not just press propaganda like Hollywood. You have it's like the sex all you want, the drugs, everything's available there.
It's the media.
But you had access to it, right?
Huh?
You had access to all that stuff,
Access to what?
the drugs and all that stuff.
Do you know we all have access to anything we want at all times?
You do, but it's
The
a little
human animal is the only animal that has free choice and free will.
right.
Oh, good. I get to make a choice. Well, watch out for those choices you make.
Because there's consequences.
There's consequences when you choose your behavior.
Right.
And there's certain jobs it's more acceptable in. If you're an actor, you could probably get away with a lot more than if you're a trial attorney.
No,
It's more acceptable to get
oh,
high.
no, no.
No, Jim. That's not
disagree.
true.
I think so.
Not
You know,
really.
How would you like to live in Consequences, New Mexico?
Truth or consequences?
I probably wouldn't like it.
You'd probably fit in there. You'd probably be the mayor.
Why? Bunch of handsome
Because
people
you
with
live
big
on
penises.
consequences. You're always looking It's Sam and not to me.
I
Right.
do look to you, but
That's
I look to
insulting.
Sam. I
you
look to
know,
both.
you're so
I get it.
frightened.
No, I enjoy you.
No,
but I
you're
have to look at
scared.
Sam.
You enjoy me.
I
You know
I'm
what?
Looking at you.
You know what?
Whoa,
Whoa! D-bag! Hey, D-bag's here.
Your tea bag?
No, that's his favorite
Do you
activity.
carry tea bags in
his
your
hobby.
underwear?
Sometimes.
What?
Boy.
No, I think what you're saying is the consequences thing and people's choices and everything. A lot of people, Gary, they don't have to, but they live by this philosophy of more think, less do, when it should be more do, less think. Isn't that right?
You're talking about yourself.
That's right.
Well, which one am I?
You're
more
whatever
thinking.
you want to be, but right now you're not thinking at all. You're just doing.
And that's the way to be.
And what you're doing is
Yeah.
purely wonderful.
Thank you.
Or else you wouldn't be here on this show with a sperm farmer sitting to my left.
Thank you.
You are correct.
He is a sperm farmer.
Yes, I am.
He is. I need a man of many talents.
How's your sperm count doing?
I've never actually counted, but I do shoot a lot.
Yeah,
of cum.
there seems to be a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Well, you got to get a really high defined microscope
It's enough to
and
gargle.
watch those little dudes down there swimming because they're fast.
I don't want to know though because I've got no kids.
See, that's part of you.
What?
You don't want to know because of your fear. FEAR stands for false evidence appearing real.
I thought it was fuck everything and run.
There's nothing. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Right.
No, but it's not his fear.
You
It's just
talk so fast.
I do.
You know why?
Why?
You're ashamed of your breath.
I'm what?
Your breath. You're ashamed
Oh
of
my
it.
God, he picked that. Let me tell you something, Gary Busey.
Okay, we hit a nerve.
I think you might be right. You know why?
Oh, I am right.
Because that's one of Jim's pet peeves is other people's bad breath. He talks
Yeah,
about it a
but
lot.
that's not why I talk fast. I'm
No
not
kidding?
self-conscious. Yeah, but that's not why I talk fast.
He
I just
doesn't
talk
like
fast.
bad breath. He doesn't like it,
You
Gary.
talk fast because you're afraid to be wrong. But if you're not afraid to be wrong, you won't be wrong.
But it's not a fear of being wrong.
You don't need to be afraid of anything. Fear is of not of a different reality.
Gary.
Yeah, he's perfect.
You know, I don't feel afraid at all. I feel pretty comfortable.
He's belching.
Yeah, no, I just talk very quickly.
How you doing, Dan?
He's talking to Dan.
Mr. Dan over there.
Doing great.
No, but
I ordered
fear,
breakfast 3 hours ago. What's
did?
happening? I ordered a bacon roll with eggs and something on it that runs.
Aren't you worried about your run? Nobody should run because they shouldn't be afraid, right?
Well, sometimes you run when you have to catch the bus.
Good point. Good
Sometimes
point.
you run when you're late for a date.
Right. Just because you shouldn't be afraid, but you also shouldn't be late. Am I right?
What?
Timeliness is what I'm saying.
Yeah, the rabbit.
Right.
I'm late.
Yeah,
For a very important
exactly.
date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
You should you should hang out with rabbits.
Yeah, you should, dude.
Why?
You
I
have
have to hear
one?
the follow-up for that.
You have a rabbit?
Do you
No,
have
I
a
do
rab-
like them, though. I would love to pet a rabbit.
They're fun to pet and watch.
Do you have rabbits, Gary?
I have one in my pants right now. And
Is it hopping?
It's a little bunny.
That panting can only mean one thing. We are back.
That's right. And Gary's here.
Yep. Welcome back to Jim Norton and Sam Roberts and Gary Busey.
That's right.
Gary is hanging out because he's in New York until Sunday, where you can see him in Perfect Crime, which is at the theater center in Times Square. Perfect-crime.com. Gary's only going to be part of this show until Sunday, and then it's au revoir. Right?
It's au revoir. And I go back to California and get heavy knee surgery on my left knee on December 12th.
What are you getting done to your knee?
I'm going to have it opened
Oof.
and take some renegade ligaments out
Yeah.
and fix the left side in both meniscuses, the media and the lateral.
How'd you hurt it?
I fell down. I went in the kitchen about 3 years ago, and the floor was wet. I didn't know it, and I slipped. Boom, bam, and the bottom part of my left knee, from the knee down, folded up under my thigh, and I hit hard.
Oof.
And I've been dealing with that since then, and now it's going to be repaired.
Now, you noticed my Johnny Cash shirt, and
Well,
you said
before that, I just want to ask real quick. Did you tickle Jeffrey Dean Morgan while we were taking a photo?
What?
I'm asking. We took a group photo during the commercial break, and it was Jim, and then you, and then Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and then me.
he tickled me a lot.
That's inappropriate information for you to know.
Because it seemed like Jeffrey Dean Morgan was kind of annoyed that he was being tickled.
No, they was annoyed because he had to stand by you.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't inappropriately touching him.
I was tickled, and I'm very vulnerable to a good tickle.
I saw you really
don't like it.
reacting, but I do believe that Gary Busey was tickling Negan.
No, you're wrong.
I'm wrong?
You can't tickle dead people.
He's not dead on the show or
But
in
he's
real
dead
life.
to me.
He's alive.
No, he's not. He's not dead. He's a great guy. Good. See the show. Be sure to see the show, AMC.
But you did tickle him. He's the biggest star on television right now.
You know what a star is?
What's that?
A star is nothing but a self-contained mass of gas way up in the sky. They come out at night.
That doesn't match up with the letters.
It doesn't match up with the propaganda, the PR in the 30s either.
Oh, that's a good point.
You got to do your research, buddy, if you're going to talk to Jim.
That's right. That's right. So you did. But I'm sorry, Jim.
That's right. No, I wanted to ask about because you mentioned Johnny Cash, and you said that he was
Belting
one of your
Johnny
best friends.
Cash, yeah.
So how did you meet him?
I met him through Willie Nelson,
belting.
Christopherson, and Waylon Jennings.
I've interviewed Willie Nelson before.
I'm glad you did.
Okay. I guess go on with your point then.
Do you know what 20 people in a row are? The 20 people in the row.
A line?
No, the 20 people in a row, and they have between them all 12 teeth.
Okay, that babies. Bunch
No,
of babies.
It's the front row of a Willie Nelson concert.
Okay, you're making fun of Willie Nelson's fan base.
No, I'm not.
Well,
Not
you
at
said
all.
they have no teeth.
Yeah.
Well, they don't need them.
Oh, I see.
They eat grits and polsters.
So you met Johnny Cash through them.
All right. Right before he answers
Gary's
this
eating
question,
an egg and bacon
he's
sandwich.
taking a big bite of a bacon and egg. Okay, we'll let
No,
you.
go ahead and talk.
Go ahead, ask
No,
him. He
he
can
had
talk.
already because he had already asked you. He said,
What was your question?
How'd you meet Johnny Cash? And because
I
you
said
said you.
Christopherson, Waylon.
Yeah.
but like, how did a relationship build?
Right, yeah.
With you and Johnny Cash, I
Man
believe.
called Sue. Oh, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
He's doing the Johnny
The middle
Cash
finger.
middle finger gesture.
He didn't write a boy named Sue though.
Who cares?
Oh no, I'm just
He
saying.
sang
Good
it.
point,
He
Gary.
did. Sang it well.
Why would you bring that up?
'Cause I figured Gary might have a Shel Silverstein story.
Right, Desi?
No, apparently not.
No, he does
Didn't care. Not at all.
Doesn't care.
Just eating a sandwich.
He's
I
enjoying
got
himself.
good news for you.
Oh, good.
no.
Jim, you did not write the Bible, but a lot of people wear it, read it, and be it. And Bible stands for B-I-B-L-E. Basic instructions before leaving Earth.
You know what my Bible is? The Book of Buseyisms.
Oh, hey.
You're putting together a book, right?
Yep.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
And we met here in New York with Steve Cohen and his crew at Macmillan, and it's going to get published.
Well, speaking of meeting people, how did you and Johnny Cash establish? What kind of relationship did you guys have?
Respectful.
Okay. The wording is very, very tricky with you, Gary.
Did you ever hang out with him?
Yeah, I did. I met these guys after the Buddy Holly story.
Right.
So they knew Buddy, and they knew about him. Mm-hmm. When they saw the performance of me doing Buddy, they really respected the performance and Buddy Holly much more.
Really?
And after the movie was done, the Buddy Holly story, a lot of people, artists, started recovering his songs.
You have egg on your
Linda
lip.
Ronstadt did, It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love. And what do you see? Everything that's a little part of me. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy. It's so doggone easy. Doggone easy. Doggone easy. It seems so easy. Seems so easy. Seems so easy. Yet where you're concerned, my heart has learned well. It's so easy to fall in love. Woo! Thank you.
Who was
Yeah.
that?
Oh, clap, dummy.
He said, "Who was that?"
Sorry.
You got a little-
Gary's a clap dummy. Clap
See,
dummy.
you guys are used to going and putting on shows,
You got egg on your mouth.
and after you,
It's gone.
thanks for the tip.
Yeah.
And you know what TIP stands for?
No.
To ensure promptness.
Yeah. How about this? How about tip of this dick?
Huh?
You know what I mean? Like you go like,
Talking
hey.
about, you talking about tipping cows or tipping your scrotum?
No, you go like this. This is actually a good word you use. Maybe use it in the play tonight. You go like, hey, I got a tip for you. And they're like, what is it? And you go, tip of this dick.
What?
Tip of this dick.
God.
You know?
It's good insanity, though. Your insanity works on the airwaves.
Oh, thank you very much. Actually, would you like to take an audience question, Gary?
Yeah, I'm here for Gary. My name is Smack.
Smack is
Oh, hi,
back.
Smack.
Yeah,
Smack, do you know Chip?
yeah.
What's
I saw,
up?
I saw Jim on my phone chat.
Yeah. Smack. Who's Smack? Smack you pecker or something.
Smack, I'm very small. My clothes are small, but I'm educated.
A big fucking deal.
I gotta go. Bye.
Good. Goodbye.
You need to work
I
on
thought you
your
were leaving.
Jim. You need to work on your personality so you don't scare people
Yeah,
away.
at least I don't have egg on my lip.
You don't need egg on your lip to have bad breath.
Whoa!
Bye.
He's hitting you in your insecurity, Jim.
Smack, wait for me outside.
I actually have very fresh breath.
Okay, I
Thank
will.
the Lord.
Let's go to Fred.
Hello, Fred. Oh, hold on, Gary's got to put his headphone.
Oh, yeah.
on.
Please place your headphones on your ears. That way you can hear the callers. Because the
I can
people,
hear who?
The callers. The people listening have questions for Gary Busey, and it is our duty as professional broadcasters to allow them the privilege of asking those questions.
Yay.
Yeah. Fred, what's going on, pal?
Yeah, I got a question for Gary about deja vu. Now, I have a theory that deja vu is just a memory coming back of watching your life before you came to Earth from heaven. Is that accurate, or?
Gary, explain deja vu to Fred.
Deja vu is when your mind is working faster than your brain, and you feel you've been somewhere and you see it in your mind, then your brain picks it up. And that's when you feel like you've been there before, you've done this before. It's all an illusion between the mind and the brain and how one picks up the issue or the vision first. And when I came out of my brain surgery and recovery, I had what was called Vuja days. And what that is,
Now, when you say what is called Vuja days, is it called that because you made that up just now?
yeah.
I see.
And what a Vuja day is, I saw things that I know I had seen before, but it was like the first time I was seeing it.
I see. So I think, Fred, your heaven theory has more to do with Vuja day than deja vu.
No, not heaven theory.
Right.
There's no such thing as a heaven theory.
There isn't?
Heaven is as heaven isn't, but it is.
That's
so
from Forrest
it's
Gump,
never
right?
is.
Yeah, kind of.
No, it's not from Forrest Gump. It's from Gary Busey.
Oh, you seems like you were borrowed it a little from Forrest
It's a
Gump.
little Forrest Gump.
Not at all. That's you guys and your immortality with your lack of intelligence.
Remember, stupid is as stupid does.
Well, that's you, buddy.
Thank you, Fred.
Thanks, Fred. God bless.
You know, I don't know if you remember this or not, but we had Nick DiPaolo in here yesterday.
Who?
Nick DiPaolo is a comedian. You don't have to remember the comedian. But do you remember doing the roast? I believe it was of Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
Do you remember getting mad at a comedian?
I never did.
He said you almost beat him up.
He said you got mad at him.
Well, that's him. That's him trying to be funny, but it didn't work, did it?
He said you almost rushed the podium, and he told you to sit down, and then you confronted him backstage and reminded him that you used to play football.
That's all a lie.
Is that propaganda?
That's called a lie. Propaganda, self-promotion in a very bad way.
Right.
Did you play football?
Yeah, I played football for about 12 years. Grade school, junior high, high school, junior college, college, and university.
But if he's lying, how would he know that?
Well, you know what lie means.
What?
Liar isn't. I mean,
No.
lie
What's lie
actually
stand
means
for?
lie stands for loser isn't excellent.
No.
Liar stands for somebody who lays in the grass waiting for a cow to come by and poop on them.
It's not. There's way too many letters.
Yeah. Why would you lay in the grass
How
wait
could
for a
it-
cow to? She just go to where the cow is and lay there. It's not going to move.
Well, you're from the city, buddy. You wouldn't know that issue of tradition and ritual.
No,
Yeah,
you're right.
exactly. You wouldn't know some cow shit if it hit you on the face.
I'm a big
No,
apple.
they're not. It's not called that.
cow pie,
No, it's called cow patty.
cow patty.
Yeah, that's her name.
You ever throw one of those in a bun?
No.
Okay,
Look,
good.
you use them to start fires.
Oh, I see. You got to pick them up with your hand.
Yeah, sure.
Ew.
Well, they're all dry. They're like
Yeah.
they're
Like
like
little frisbees.
Yeah, but that means you're handling shit, Gary, with your hands.
no. You know what shit means?
No? I think it just means poop.
No, at the
Oh.
turn of the century, there were boats coming from the Amazon River to Rio de Janeiro carrying manure, and they were going to make
Manure? I hate manure.
fertilizer.
Why do you have it on your dick then? Get it?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
from fucking a horse.
You guys have a way of ruining something so beautiful.
I was just
Yes.
thinking that.
We've been told that.
May I
Like
resume?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan interviews.
May I resume with? You're so caught up in your funniness that
Yeah.
you're not funny.
That's
I was
right.
just thinking that. No, you're right.
Get too
You're right.
caught up.
Please resume. I don't need to be
You're
interrupted.
blushing. You got little red spots on your cheeks.
That's rosacea.
Yeah.
Anyway,
And white spotches on his back. Go ahead.
the manure ships were leaking
rub off.
manure, and the manure was going into the other ships. So the maritime law said to the manure guys, you have to put something on your ship that you can read from a half mile with the naked eye. And so they wrote the letters SHIT, and that stands for sewage hold in transit.
So that's not abuseism. That's just a thing.
That's
Right.
the thing. That's
Oh,
a real
I see.
thing.
Hey, why did you fart during the Jeffrey Dean Morgan interview?
Farts happen naturally, buddy.
They do.
Yeah, but
They come without warning, stupid.
Can I hear? Could you
Do
hear
we have
it on the
audio of
radio?
that? I heard it.
Barely, but you can. You
All right,
can
let's see
listen
if we can
Let's see if we
decipher
can hear
it.
it. We'll play it back.
We're gonna listen back.
You guys are very powerful.
I think
Right.
he's got the charisma and the sense of humor, and definitely
Yeah, I heard it.
brutality.
That's a good one.
You see, he was answering
You know,
the
a
question.
woman can fart silently and drop a grown man 10 feet away in a second.
That's a female power, though. You ever heard a female queef? You know what a queef is?
A queef, yeah.
Yeah. What's that then? If you know what it is, you tell me what it is.
It's a airplane without an engine that comes out of Germany.
No, it's a pussy fart.
Yeah.
Well, that's you.
That's me.
Do you know the shortest book in the world?
No.
500 years of German humor. They're not funny.
You don't think the Germans are funny?
Not yet.
They haven't been yet.
German sounds like English running backwards on a tape.
Yeah.
It's an unpleasant language.
It's very severe.
So,
Have you found
so
that?
is Russian.
Do you find that?
Yeah.
The Russian's very
unpleasant
severe.
languages.
I like the romantic languages like French
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
and Spanish.
Well, it'd be French. It wouldn't be France.
Well, I'm French.
You are?
My name is Busey. Last name is Busey, and my great-great-great-uncle is Claude Debussy, the classical pianist who wrote Clair de Lune.
You know, I'm related to Thomas Jefferson, so I get it.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah.
You're not related to Thomas Jefferson.
Yes, I am.
He says that because he thinks people will be impressed by it, but it's not true.
It's funny, though. People can be impressed. People can be depressed. People
See?
can be suppressed. People can be cashless.
Yeah.
So how come your name is Busey and his was Debussy?
Huh?
Yeah, should you be Gary Debussy?
Yeah.
No, you got changed.
Why'd you change?
Why? Why are you crunching into the
Crunching his
microphone?
bait. He
People
likes
hate
noise.
that.
Guy likes noise.
Yeah, people really don't like that.
This is
You
my
just-
this
you
is my
just-
this is my love affair with bacon.
Crunching into the microphone and tooting during our interviews.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm a human being.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you are. Yeah, you are. That's why
There's
people.
Claude. There's Claude. Hey, buddy.
That's why people love
He
you
looks
so
like
much.
Leonardo
You're
DiCaprio.
fantastic, man. You are great.
He's pointing at Adrian.
Yeah, little does he know.
Yeah. Just typed in Claude and spelled it wrong 3 times.
Hey, I got a hard question for you.
Sure.
I got a hard on.
Do you play musical instruments, Sam?
Skin flute.
Yeah, just the skin flute. No,
what?
skin flute. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't play any musical instruments.
I know what you're saying, but I didn't know you were gay.
I'm not gay. I
He's
was
not
just.
gay.
I
He's
was
just open-minded.
Yeah. No, I don't play any musical instruments.
You know what the word gay stands for?
I know, but I'd love to find out.
It was created at the first gay pride parade.
Oh, no.
And
So how'd they know? Why they
Got
call
something yesterday.
so gay.
got something yesterday?
Yeah, I can't think of the second word.
You guys,
Oh.
both of you guys give stupid a new definition.
How could they call it? Here's what's stupid. You just said they invented the word gay at the gay pride parade. So
They
how,
didn't invent the word gay.
well, how could they call it the gay pride parade?
Ooh.
No.
That's stupid.
The gay pride parade was there, but gay came from the homosexuals telling the heterosexuals, we're as good as you.
Now, is that abuseism?
No.
That's real?
It's not mine, that's theirs.
It's a gayism.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're as good as you.
We're out of time, Gary Busey, but I want everybody to
Okay.
make
No,
sure.
I'm not done. I got more to eat.
Well, then you can sit here and eat, and then after that,
Listen, I want to thank you guys for bringing me back.
I want to thank you.
Because I have so much fun with you two
We enjoy
guys,
you.
And it's just so much fun.
Will you tell your people
So wait a second. Sorry. So it's what got good as you? Good as you. I never heard that.
good as
before.
you?
We're as good as you.
Cool.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, cool.
Yeah. So next time,
How you guys doing? Fine anyway, guys.
You know, I can see with your little bitty button eyes
Thank you.
that you're thinking all the time.
I'm a thinker.
he is, and they're
And
not
you-
button, they're
and
beady.
you-
But
you-
go on.
You are an automatic giver of everything.
Misery and
Of
blowjobs.
everything you have.
Yeah.
It'd be good if you shut up while I'm talking.
Excellent
Yeah.
point. It would be much better.
I'm done.
No,
Thank
hold on,
you,
finish
Gary
what you were saying.
Busey.
And what about Travis? You didn't comment on Travis.
He's gay.
Hey,
Worst wave
Travis,
ever.
You got to get out from behind the glass.
I think they like me back
it
here.
doesn't look like you're at Rikers.
That's the Tef box.
Yeah.
AKA the dog pound.
Tef box, yeah.
Travis dog.
I got little
not a
pieces
thing.
of bacon in my mouth. Would you like me to spit them on you?
No,
No,
most
because
of
I'm
them are on the
trying to
mic.
diet, but we have a guy here who would like that very much.
D-Bag would like to get bacon spit upon him.
He would like that.
Yeah.
Fine. If a piece of bacon sticks on your face, leave it there.
Yeah.
If a piece of bacon sticks on your face, leave it there.
Leave it there.
Because you can have a snack later.
Yeah, leave it there.
You're
I'm going to spit bacon on your face.
Yeah,
Can I
spit
close
bacon.
my eyes?
Yeah.
Spit bacon on his face. This would be good, Gary.
I'm gonna close my mouth.
No, it went off that way.
That's all right. You have another one?
Just give him a nice loogie. All right, Gary's spitting.
Gary's just spitting bacon on everybody.
Jim is in Hartford, Connecticut tomorrow. You can go to jimnorton.com. Gary's spitting on Jim.
I got him
You
in
can go
the
to
cheek.
jimnorton.com. for
Tomorrow
that.
I have New Year's Eve tickets going on sale for the Tarrytown Music Hall at 10 a.m. My opening act is here with me, and tomorrow 10 a.m.
Can I be there?
And Smack will be
Can
there
I be
too.
your sister?
No, you can't.
And Jim Florentine will be here tomorrow
Fucking piece of garbage.
with me.
Who?
Jim Florentine?
Guy. Who's that?
Stop belching
Oh, that's a fart.
Can't you tell the difference?
between your mouth and your asshole. Not really.
Okay, I rest my fucking case.
We'll see you tomorrow.